Let's take a look at what's going on with Dogecoin today. Okay, so in my last couple videos, we were watching this uptrend, and then we were watching this uptrend, and we broke this uptrend going to the downside. We had support giving me this line right here. We broke that going to the downside, and then ever since then, I was saying we had to break this line to start getting bullish again. We had resistance, which gives me this line. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. And then we also formed this downtrend right here, which we have resistance. So we're basically watching, we're in the 4-hour time frame right now. Let's go ahead and delete this uptrend. Let's go ahead and delete this uptrend, and we can keep everything else. So I was saying in my last couple videos that I was looking for a bounce on this Fibonacci retracement level and this previous top right here. We actually got a bounce right at that level, but we didn't really pick up steam. We weren't able to break through that downtrend, or we actually just like reinforced that downtrend with that resistance right there. So we came up, got rejected, and started heading down. What I was saying in my last video though is we're watching this uptrend, and if we break that going to the downside, then I think we're going to be heading down to this level down here, sitting at around .092 approximately. So that's what I'm kind of thinking now. Since we broke this uptrend, we broke it to the downside. Now I think we're heading to this previous support. Down here we had support and support. We actually broke through it a little bit on both of those, but I'm trying to be a little bit conservative on where that level is. I mean, we could be going all the way to the Fibonacci retracement level, sitting at around .085. But I'm kind of looking at this support and this support. If we go to the daily time frame, we can see that a little bit better. So we had this little wick right here, and then we had this body right here, and I think this is the main one that I'm watching for support. Hopefully we can get some support right there, or even if we go down to 808, what is it? What's the Fibonacci sitting at? .085 approximately. I think that would be maybe up. I mean, it's a possible level. We might be able to wick down to there and then pop back up, even if we do still hold support right here. But like I was saying, look at the daily time frame. We had support, boom, support, boom, support. We were kind of bouncing on that trend line, and then now we're breaking it. And then the other thing too is look at the 9 moving average. We have the 9 moving average right here, and this is one of the things I like to watch on my channel is, okay, so we have that blue line right there. We broke that going to the downside once, and I forgot to explain these on my last couple videos, but once we break above them, then we can get support on it. And then once we break below it, we might get resistance on it. So like right here, we broke below it, resistance until we actually break through it. Then we can kind of get support right here. It didn't really, I don't know, we broke back above it and then started getting support and got to that bounce to the upside. But right now we're below it, which means that until we break above that 9 moving average, then we're still either going to go sideways or we're going to go down. So yeah, I don't like being under these moving averages. And like I talked about in my last video too, we have this 180 moving average, and this is kind of something that I was watching before too. We came up to that 180 moving average, got rejected, and started heading down. So yeah, this not a good sign. But someone told me to look at the weekly time frame, and if we look at the 9 moving average on the weekly time frame, this blue line right here, we're actually still above the 9 moving average on the weekly time frame. So maybe this will hold right here, and maybe we'll get a bounce. Maybe I'm wrong and we won't go down to this level, but it does kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking that we might. That's what I'm thinking right here. But let's see what happens. Like I said, we might even be going down to here. But yeah, it's kind of hard to say exactly. But that's what I'm thinking, is that we're going to come down a little bit more, and then hopefully we get a bounce until we break. Okay, so let's talk about this too, though. Like I said, we have these downtrends. Until we start breaking these downtrends going to the upside, then it's possible that we're just going to continue on that trend, something like that. Or maybe we'll go sideways. If we break it going through it sideways, then we'll have to look at the top and we'll look at the bottom, and then we'll see whether we break to the downside or the upside of the top and the bottom. And that'll give us a better idea of what's going on. Yeah, so like I said, I think my next target is sitting around, let's put a little price label somewhere around here, and it's going to be around .092. That's what I'm thinking. Let me know what you guys think, though. If you guys like the video, hit that thumbs up, and if you want to see the next video, check out this one right here and click right here. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.